What's going on, guys? Kiger. In today's video, we're going to look at a tank build. I got a lot of requests from that, so I reached out to a friend, Zhang, over on NA1, now NA1 through 10, who is widely considered one of the best tanks in the game. Let's jump into it. Alright, so jumping straight into that, this is some of his stats right here. As we see, he has the cube and the staff for player damage down and protection rate. If we take a look over here, about 10% damage increase in PvP and 21.5% PvP decrease. Then we take a look at some of his actual stats. Close to 16,000 attack, 16,000 crit, tenacity, 21,500, block, 20,000, break, 12,000, pierce rate, 15%, protection rate, 43%. Damage increase, damage reduction. Remember, these are different than just PvP increase and decrease. He has 28.26 damage decrease, just period. And this is going to be a big one, right about 70% HP steal rate. Then we look at his main stats, and this is the big one right here. Look at that HP, 1, 2, 3, 4. About 1.8 million HP, 300k attack, and 74k defense. Then we talked a little bit about his crystals. These are the crystals he has currently, but he said he keeps rolling a bunch of attack, and when I talk to them, it sounds like it'll be crit, tenacity, and block is what he wants to go after. So all this attack and break, he wants to roll that into crit and a little bit of tenacity, bring them all up to about 9k each. Next, let's look at, then we talked about wills and generations. He is using 2 God Bless. They're each at 6, so it's at God Bless 12. Same with rigidity. And if we take a look at his stats after God Bless has been stacked, he has 25k block and about 27k tenacity. Next, let's check out, also during rigidity, his damage reduction goes up from 28 point whatever to 48, so about 50% damage reduction. And then you have to add in PvP damage decrease. He is a wall, the Great Wall of Zhejiang. But we talked about fairies, and he's doing the triple water. We talked about the triple earth, if that had viability. Yes and no. So that will give you a bunch of defense, but with slaughter and stuff going around, having flat HP is just a bigger boon for the build that he's trying to do. He heals more based off of his hits, and he has a bigger HP pool, as you saw, 1.8 million. So triple water, and as far as the other fairy, that's going to depend on the game mode. If you're doing PvE, you're going to want Twin Lotus. If you're doing PvP, you're going to want Mistletoe because of the damage, as well as when she deals damage, she heals you, making you more of a tank. If you just want just flat out damage, Licorice is fine, but this is a tank build, not a damage build. For assistance fairies, you just want everything that gives you more block, defense, and all your defensive stats. Next, let's check out some actual gameplay. Pull this up for you. All right, we have some actual gameplay. Let me restart this from the beginning. And something important that you're going to see immediately is, this is a top league match, but something you'll see immediately is up here in the top left. He's got food going, which is very, very important for top league. I've said this several times. You keep food buff during top league. So he puts a bunch of defensive stats up here. You'll also see he is spamming his basic attack right here. And that is because even though he's not doing Judge to keep his purple stat going, he is in this light blue right here is God Bless. So he is keeping God Bless up the entire time and keeping it maxed. So when he makes contact with the enemy team, he has full God Bless active. And as we'll see, goes in on the team. He did the crit buff for everybody. Going in, as we see, pulled them in. This is going to be a very common tank strategy. You pull them in, lower their attack because all of their skills are based off of attack, and then you try to line up a good moon slash. Swap, get that attack down again. Swap over into priest in just a second. Knock up, attack down priest. Thunder God, which does very, very good damage. You don't get to choose where this lands, but it's guaranteed. What I mean is directly in front of you is going to be the big circle, and it also does pretty decent damage for a priest. Then tenacity down. Swapping back, sword is going to be where you're at most of the time. You're waiting on your priest skills to come back up and primarily using them when needed. Slave is one of the biggest players in the 1 through 10 range, so he takes a while to get down, as we see, but eventually he does go down. Then we go into the second match. He is still doing basic attacks to keep up God Bless, as he showed right there. Level 12 God Bless. I'm going to speed up the time a little bit. Let's go. 7, 6, 5. Just keeping basics up to keep the God Bless up. Go in, and it's going to be the same thing. Crit buff, go in, do the normal combo with the knock up. Try to moon slash the most people. They targeted the squishier, more ranged damage person, Hisoka. And now they're on Slave, who is super, super tanky, as you saw in the first one. But he got hit by all the AoE. Now they're on to Hobo, which is kind of like the medium one. He does good damage, but is also decently tanky. And then goes down pretty quickly once he's alone. Then we check out another one right here. And I'm going to... Spoilers, they lose this one. But I want you to see just how tanky this build is. So let me boost up the play speed and go into it. Same thing. Basics to keep that up. Doing the triple water, as you see, has the triple water one. Goes into the same thing. Hits everybody with the pool. And everybody with the moon slash. But just on Lulu pretty heavy. But they're all healing each other by a lot. Take a look. He's doing the whole team is doing decent damage. He's pulling them all together and staying in front of their damage dealers. So he takes the primary damage coming in. As you see, Smole is already dead on their team. Their second player is about to go down. But you see, Zijung is just in there the whole time. Now he's alone. Look at his HP. They're all targeting him, and he only lost 18%. And look, his HP is going up, down, up. Keep them all together. His HP went up, going up, going up. Just staying against 3 players. Look at that. That is pretty crazy, guys. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think of this. And this giveaway is going to be Tank, T-A-N-K, space, and what you disliked about the video. Till next time, guys.